Hello everyone, eBomb113 here with another, just a discussion video this time around. So, as of this moment in time, Toys R Us is officially closed. And I just want to kind of make a video about just my thoughts on, it closing and all that stuff. I think I've talked a little bit about it before. But if you're wondering why I have these two sets up, it's because they're the last two sets that I will have ever bought from Toys R Us. It's a little sad to think about it. It was kind of, to be honest, just what was left in the aisles, pretty much. But yeah, ever since I heard they were closing, it kind of struck a chord to my heart for sure, because I have a lot of fond memories going to Toys R Us. Growing up, they always got the newest things the quickest, so anytime it was around that Christmas time or summertime when new sets were coming out, anytime we were in Florence, Kentucky, I would beg my parents to, just to go to Toys R Us. Not necessarily to buy anything, just go look around, see what I could find, see what to make my birthday or Christmas list over. It wasn't necessarily to, go make a trip just to buy anything. Just, like I said, just kind of, just look at the store full of toys. You go to Walmart or Meijer or Target, whatever's, big general stores near you. You can go to the toy aisle and it's fairly decent. They have a lot of decent priced things. But you go to Toys R Us, it's like there's just aisles and rows and rows of toys. It's it's a kid's dream pretty much. And I just wanted to make a little video reminiscing about that. So growing up, anytime, like I said, any new sets came out, especially Bionicles. If there's any Bionicle fans out there, I especially loved going see what especially around like Christmas time. Like if you go a week before Christmas, they released the January the sets that were supposed to come out in January, but they released them like a week before the holiday season. And I'd always beg my parents to at least get one, because they usually came out in like waves of like 6, maybe with a few like smaller sets and Titan sets. But yeah, just just a lot of fond memories going in there. And then as I got older and got more into like the Halo and Call of Duty Mega Bloks, I'd make special trips, at least once or twice, maybe not twice a week, at least once a month, see if there's any good sales going on, see if I can get a few sets for some builds. So it was just really a lot of fond memories going in there. I mean, if granted, it is retail. I've had my fair share of bad experiences there, but they're mostly good memories. So, as of this moment in time, it is July 12th, 2018. So, it's been almost about 2 weeks since the last Toys R Us closed. And I went in one day and I took a few pictures just for keepsake. And I mean, it was a little disheartening because most of the shelves were empty. And I have them on my phone, but I don't know how well they would turn up on camera here. I meant to put them on my laptop, but if you watch like World Class Bullshitters, they show they show footage of the last few days of Toys R Us. So I mean, you can look it up online. I probably don't have to beat a dead horse and upload videos myself, but it was just kind of sad, seeing all the aisles empty after so many years of seeing them full and just filled with toys. I remember always going because, I mean, a lot of people complained that, the sets were overpriced at Toys R Us, but they had so many different sets that Walmart or many of the other retailers wouldn't carry. You go to one or two, they might have like 5 to 10 sets, but you go to Toys R Us and there's just rows of special toys. Sets you can't find anywhere unless you get them online or something. So I just thought it was cool that they focused on, I guess, how many sets you could find. I mean, granted, they'd have a few that they wouldn't carry, but for a majority of, I'd say most of them carried 90% of what you could want to look for. So it's just I kind of got off track there. But with Toys R Us closing, I'm definitely gonna have to stick to shopping online. You go to Walmart or Target nowadays, and you're lucky to find maybe 5 to 6 sets, and they're usually smaller ones. I think the biggest set that I've found is the Warthog Capture the Flag Arctic. I can't remember the name of it, but it comes with 3 red Spartans. That's the biggest set I can find anywhere. I'm mostly going to have to stick to Amazon and maybe even eBay and a few other retailers for, bigger sets like this. I know as of this moment in time, the Forge Hog versus Goliath is on Amazon. I just don't have the money to get it right now. I probably will get it at some point, maybe review it, because I'm definitely looking forward to that set. But back to the Toys R Us discussion. I know a lot of people are sad, and I heard like in Canada someone bought at least those stores, so I guess there will be some kind of toy store. I don't know if it's going to keep Toys R Us in Canada or not, but in the United States they're officially closed. And that last day I didn't really go in to buy anything. To be honest, there wasn't anything left. There weren't any Legos or Mega Bloks. It was just kind of whatever they had left. It wasn't really that great of a selection, but it was mostly to go in for nostalgic purposes, just to kind of reminisce of the good times. And while I'm sad to see it go, I'm definitely not going to get too heartbroken over it, just because, these things happen. Things close, things shut down. I'm sure we'll see a lot of closures in our lifetime of things. I remember going to like KB Toys and Game Swaps, kind of like second-rate retailers for video games and toys. And to be honest, I'll keep an eye out for things like this at like flea markets and yard sales. Anytime I can find an old set, whether it's Lego, Bionicle, or any kind of Mega Block set, I'll definitely keep my eye out. But for the time being, it's been kind of interesting adjusting, not going to Toys R Us on a regular basis, see what I can find. But to be honest, it kind of saves me a trip wherever I'm going. So, definitely, you can definitely, I don't want to say mourn, but definitely remember Toys R Us for how awesome it was. If that's anything you take from this video, just, reminisce about all the good times, if you, have any, experiences going to Toys R Us. Like I said, the nearest Toys R Us to me was a good 40-minute drive, so it was definitely a special occasion whenever we got to go to one. And as I grew older, I made special trips by myself to go. So I think I've rambled enough about Toys R Us. So thank you all for watching. Tell me what you think about Toys R Us closing. Are you sad? Are you happy? Your just thoughts on it. So I'm definitely going to make some, I'll definitely keep making more sets just as I find them or can think of stuff. But I always got plenty more creations on the way. So you don't have to worry about that. So I think it pretty much wraps it up for this video. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all don't mind the setup. I'm still getting used to living at my fiance's place. So I don't have my... I do have my desk, but it's currently in use right now in the middle of a build. I'll probably keep that top secret, but I'll give you a hint. It's part of a banished... It's part of the banished faction, so there's a little hint for a future video. So tell me what you all think in the comments below about Toys R Us closing. Like I said, if you want to try and guess what I'm building, go for it. And I think that pretty much does it. Thank you all for watching.